Hello friends and family, welcome to Kamira's Kitchen. Today we are making some oven jerk chicken, coconut rice and peas, and fried plantains. Now single ladies, take notes. This is some catch a man food. And if you already got one, you're going to put them on lock with this meal, let me tell you. To my chicken, I'm adding some olive oil, some green seasoning, Walkerswood Jerk seasoning. This is my favorite wet jerk marinade. I'm also going to be using some dry jerk seasoning. I make this blend, and in the description box I tell you how to make it. You can get one from the store, but I find them to be a tad bit salty, so I make my own. I'm going to throw on a pinch of salt, and then I'm going to work all that seasoning into those cracks and crevices of that chicken. I actually cut slits in the side of my drumsticks so that I can get that seasoning all the way to the bone. I'm going to set this aside to marinate for 2 hours, and after that time, it's all ready. All those juices are deep in that chicken, and I am going to put it on a pan. I line my pan with foil to make cleanup super easy, and I'm going to put on all my drumsticks. This is going to bake in a 425-degree oven for 25 minutes. After that time, I will take it out and I'm going to flip it so that it has a chance to brown on the other side. But guys, even after this time, the aroma is just so nice. It has so fragrant. I can smell those scallions and scotch bonnets and all those different spices. It's truly lovely. I put it back in the oven for 25 more minutes, and look at this jerk chicken all browned up, and you didn't even need a grill. Let's go ahead and get started on the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna make a jerk barbecue. I'm combining 2 barbecue sauces here because I didn't have enough of just one, but you can just use one. I'm going to put in some frozen pineapple. You could also sub pineapple juice, some ketchup. I'm going to be using a spicy jerk seasoning to give it a little bit of kick, but feel free to just use the mild. I'm going to let it cook for a few minutes and then throw in a little apple cider vinegar. I thought it would just balance it with a little tanginess, and this was perfect. I actually blended my barbecue sauce up just a little bit to break up those pineapple chunks, and I coated it on my chicken. I just did it lightly so it would get a little stickiness and just enhance this sweet and spicy flavor to my chicken, and I just loved it. I didn't put it on too heavily, and then I broiled it in the oven for about a minute or 2 so that it would have a chance to caramelize. Guys, when you let it caramelize, those pineapple pieces will get nice and sticky and just super delicious. So this chicken is all ready to go, and I'm going to get started on my coconut rice and peas. I'm going to be doing this in the Instant Pot to make it super quick. Now, you can use pigeon peas, or you can actually use dark red kidney beans for this recipe, and you're going to get great results. I sliced 1 onion and 3 cloves of garlic. This is 3 cups of parboiled rice, but use any rice of your choosing. 3 scallions that I chopped roughly. Some coconut milk. Guys, this is my favorite brand. It is so good. And I'm using the green pigeon peas today because, I just wanted to change it up. I used to use the kidney beans. I am using about a teaspoon of dried allspice and a teaspoon of salt, a habanero, and some thyme. Into my Instant Pot, which I've already put on saute, I'm putting in a tablespoon of extra virgin coconut oil, and I'm sauteing my onion and my garlic until they are fragrant. Next, I'm just going to add everything else in to the Instant Pot. I'm only going to put in half of my green onions though, because I'm going to save the other half for when the rice and peas is done. If you have not made rice and peas this way, I would say give it a try, because making it in the Instant Pot, it is just so quick and it comes together so easily, and you know what? You don't sacrifice any of the flavor. The Instant Pot is my favorite device to use to make rice and peas. And tell me, what do you guys make in your Instant Pot? Because I like making rice, I like making chicken, I like making all sorts of stuff. Now, this is the liquid from the peas, and I actually topped it up so that it would be a cup. So in total, I'm adding 3 cups of liquid to these to this rice. So it's 3 cups of rice, 3 cups of liquid. It's a even balance. So no matter how much rice you use, just make sure the liquid is 1-to-1. I'm placing the thyme and the habanero on top. I'm not going to bust it because I don't want it to be too spicy. And I am going to let this pressure cook for 7 minutes. Then I'm going to natural pressure release for 4 minutes. Once it is time, I open up my Instant Pot, and guys, look at this rice and peas. This is super flavorful. It's really delicious, and this is so quick. I tell you, this is one of the quickest ways to make authentic Jamaican rice and peas. Give this a try and let me know what you think. Guys, it's my favorite way to do it. Here you see me adding in my extra green onions, and you guys know that I love using chopsticks to fluff rice because I really feel like it just keeps that rice from getting stuck together and getting clumpy. And guys, this is our amazing rice and peas. You're gonna love it. It's time to fry our plantains, and for this recipe, it's best to choose a medium ripe plantain. Choose one that looks similar to what I have here. I'm going to do smashed fried plantains today, which is a little different than just your regular fried plantains. So I am going to cut my plantain into about pieces that are really thick. You know, it's about 1 inch wide. And my oil is already hot. I've already had just some vegetable oil heating up. Now, if you decide to do it this way, you want to make sure that you don't fry your plantain pieces right now for too long. You want them to get a little bit golden, but you don't want them to get too brown because remember, you're going to smash them and fry them again. So when they get to about this level, they're ready to be placed aside. I have a piece of parchment paper that I'm using to smash them, and I have a ramekin, just a regular ramekin. You can also use a glass, or I love a little soy sauce bottle. You guys have seen me use that to smash garlic. And that's about how flat you want them to be, and just place them in the oil. You do not have to wait till they all finish cooking and then smash them all at one time. It's perfectly fine to be managing them both at the same time. You just have to be really careful. If you're going to do it this way, really keep an eye on the ones you've already smashed because they will get golden very, very quickly. I do love this recipe because it adds so many different crispy bits in all different places, and the middle gets really, really brown and crispy, almost a little bit black. Now, I kind of like my food to be, you know, a little bit black brown. Does anyone else like their food, you know, kind of on the dark skin side? You know what I mean? I just love that. I think it just gives an extra layer of flavor. Now, as you can see, you see that one in the corner, that bottom corner that's real black in the middle? You know that one was mine real quick. I ate that one up for sure. When they are all done, I'm going to take them out and I'm going to place them to the side just so the oil can drain a little bit. And while they're still hot and covered in oil, I am going to put some salt on them. This is really the only time you can add salt to your plantains and the oil is going to stick. And guess what, guys? Our Caribbean feast is done. Look at this amazing spread. This sticky, sweet, and spicy oven jerk chicken that we didn't even have to bust the grill out to make. This lovely coconut rice and peas that is just so aromatic and creamy and has so many different levels of flavor. I put a little avocado with mine for a little freshness, and this smashed plantain that was just everything. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.